Trying to get your team to buy into a new direction and hitting a wall? You're not alone. In this video, I'll break down 5 proven tips leaders use to turn skepticism into momentum. And tip number 5, it's the one that separates managers from movement makers. So stay to the end. Let's be real. Nobody likes being dragged in a direction they didn't choose, especially your team. If you're the leader standing in the front of the room, pitching a new vision, a new initiative, or a new strategy, and getting nothing but blank stares, crossed arms, and passive nods, this video is for you. Because the problem isn't the plan, the problem is buy-in. And the way most leaders try to get it, it backfires. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to give you 5 quick high-impact tips that don't just inform your team, they ignite them. And stick around for the last tip because that's the one that gets me booked by companies again and again. It's controversial, it's uncomfortable, and it works. You've seen this play out. You've launched something new org chart, new KPIs, or new software. And even though you explained it, sent the deck, even held a town hall, the energy just dies. Deadlines slip, morale drops, and you start hearing things like, no one asked for this. Why are they doing this again? Is this just another flavor of the month? Here's the truth. Your team doesn't hate change. They hate how they've been excluded from it. So here we go. Tip number 1, start with their future, not your plan. When you roll out change, don't start with your brilliant strategy. Start with their reality. Here's how this new direction helps you win. Here's what this solves that you've been frustrated about. Here's the bigger game that we get to play now. If they can't see their story inside your strategy, they'll resist it, even if it's a good one. Coaching shifts this. We help leaders translate strategy into personal relevance. That's where buy-in begins. Tip number 2, name what they're losing. Every new direction means leaving something behind. Stability, familiarity, sometimes even status. If you skip that conversation, your team won't move forward. They'll just smile and stall. So say it plainly. I know this means we're sunsetting a process you built. I know this disrupts what used to be predictable. And then say, but here's why it's worth it. Acknowledging loss is not weakness, it's leadership maturity. Tip number 3, ask better questions. Most leaders ask, any questions? And wonder why nobody speaks up. Better coaching questions create space. What feels exciting about this? What worries you about this shift? What would help you engage more fully? You don't need total agreement, but you do need emotional alignment. These questions build that. Tip number 4, stop over-explaining, start co-creating. Here's the controversial truth. Your team doesn't need more information. They need more ownership. The more you try to sell your direction, the more they push back. Instead, invite them in. Here's the direction. How do you see us best getting there together? Where do you see friction? And how can we solve it? People support what they help shape, period. Tip number 5, name the common enemy. This is where it gets bold. Every team needs something to rally against. Not a person, but a pattern, a mindset, a behavior. This new direction is about defeating confusion. It's about dismantling silos. It's about ending the burnout cycle. Paint the old way as the villain, make the new direction the hero. Now you got a story worth following, not just a strategy worth reading. Once I coached a leader trying to push a massive rebrand across 5 departments. She had a vision, she had a strategy, but every meeting felt like pushing a boulder uphill until we paused, reframed, and asked, what will make your team want this just as much as you do? The answer? We let them write their own change story using the same 5 tips I just gave you. The result? More energy, more ideas, and, this is important, more ownership than we ever expected. You're not in the persuasion business. You're in the permission business. Buy-in isn't a pitch, it's a process. And when you stop trying to convince and start trying to connect, everything changes. Imagine rolling out your next initiative and seeing nods, not people rolling their eyes. Imagine your team saying, let's go, instead of, here we go again. That's what buy-in looks like when it's built, not begged for. And it starts with how you show up. If this helps shift how you think about team buy-in, hit that subscribe button and share this with one leader who needs to hear it today. Let's stop managing resistance and start building momentum together.